Hello and welcome to Skulls and Paints. My name is Hendrik, and in this video I want to show you how to paint easy and very good looking plaster walls. Now, plaster walls are very common in this kind of Fachwerkhäuser, or this kind of old style German timber homes where the walls in the past were plastered. A little fun fact, I actually grew up in a Fachwerkhaus in a beautiful medieval town in the center of Germany. And as so often, you don't realize how pretty it is where you grow up until you move away, and then you come back with friends or your partner, and then they realize how pretty it is. And then you also realize how pretty it is. But that just as an aside. I have bought a couple more Tabletop World buildings, and a few of them come with Fachwerk or plaster walls between wooden beams. Now, my plaster walls are a very easy recipe, and I'm very happy with the outcome. It only needs 4 colors, and the first one that I am applying with an airbrush is P3 Manette White Base. This is a really beautiful cream white color, and with the airbrush it's very easy to apply very thin and even layers that have a really good coverage. Because Manette White Base is pretty bright, and I would like to tone it a little bit down because I'm going for a more grim dark look. And that's why I'm using Vallejo Game Color Earth with a lot of water as a wash. This gives it a little bit of a warm and nice tint. It's a very thin wash, but it does leave a little warm impression on the Manette White base. Now, in some of the plaster there are very deep recesses. There I am applying P3 Umbral Umber with a lot of water again as a very dark wash in the deepest recesses, so that I am showing that there's a lot of depth in these walls. And the final step is a typhus corrosion wash from Citadel. I mix this again with a lot of water so that it is again just tinting the base and the other layers that I have underneath, so that you still have this cream white, that it is visible, but that cracks and stuff like it get highlighted very nice, and you show that they are there, and also to make it a little bit less bright. Now, if you want, you could also dry brush at the end with either Manette White Base or Manette White Highlight or any other cream colored whitish color on top of all of this. However, these plaster walls are pretty flat and don't have a lot of texture, so in my experience with past projects it is not that a good step, and you just add a little bit of white spots there. However, if you are going for a more bright plaster wall, you maybe only want to go for 2 steps. So for the base step with Manette White Base, and then the Vallejo Game Color Air Earth Wash on top. Then you have a very nice tinted warm white that looks very realistic and beautiful. Well, it is super easy, as you saw. You don't even need to work that clean, especially because the wooden beams around it are similar in color to the washes that you are going to apply. So there's not a lot of need to work especially clean. Well, and that's it again. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial on how to paint plaster walls. If you did, leave a thumbs up, as it really makes a difference. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.